My name is Michael McChesney, and I'm with Grand Canyon University, and here's my presentation on the Southwest Transit Marketing Team. First slide. For the purpose of this presentation, again, my name is Michael McChesney, and I'm the Marketing Project Manager, so I welcome all you directors to this meeting to discuss the Southwest Transit Boeing Rollout Marketing Team selection. Our agenda is about the new Boeing project rollout details. I'm going to introduce to you the 4 team members and why we chose them to lead the new project. I'm going to tell you who they are, why they were chosen, the difficult decision that led from 10 to 4, and who was the most difficult to choose. And then we'll go into some team dynamics, the strengths, weaknesses, my thoughts on their potential, some motivational strategies that will ensure success and collaboration. And then finally, we'll talk about conscious capitalism and stakeholder orientation. So the project details, as most of you already know, that we plan to roll out our Boeing 747 and the new marketing plan on December 17th, which is about 5 weeks left from now. The purpose is to develop a marketing strategy to drive up the sales. Our goal is to keep customers loyal by continuing to provide the low-cost flights. Now, our external problem is that we had a competitor recently introduce 50 new low-fare routes. That creates a problem for us. Our internal problem is that employees are expressing frustration with their workload and getting or feeling like they're getting minimal support. And the risk of this failing is a loss of revenue, which ultimately will lead to thousands of layoffs and risk to future business. So for the first team member we chose was Elizabeth. Elizabeth is loyal to our company. She has goals to promote. She's been with us for 4 years. And so we don't see her going anywhere. She was easy to select for this team because she has a positive attitude. She can see the big picture. And ultimately, she has all the characteristics of a good leader. She's diplomatic. She's a good listener. She's a problem solver, a good communicator. Now, where she struggles is developing new skills. She's almost set in her way. However, she's not above wanting to learn them. She just doesn't motivate herself. So I believe the other team members will help here. She also focuses on quality over deadlines, which again, some of the other team members that we've chosen, you'll see that they're very timely and will keep Elizabeth on track. So I put, she has leadership qualities that can help manage the team, and she sees every aspect of it from start to beginning. So in a way, she's sort of the project manager below me. The next person is Natalie. Natalie's been with the company 2 years. Natalie has expressed interest in becoming a future business owner, so I don't think we're going to keep her forever. However, we're going to utilize her to the best we can at the moment. Her strengths is communication, so she's going to be our negotiator. She is our communicator within the team and externally as well. To be honest, she could leave this presentation to you if I wasn't able to do so, and that's why I chose her. Her weakness is that she can lack trust with coworkers and have a negative attitude towards others. I believe that based on the other 3 people we've selected for this team, it's going to bring the best out of Natalie, and I don't think we're going to have issues with that, especially being on a small team. And I noted she has the potential to be the voice of the team, the voice externally as well to the public if we needed to, and she'll be able to express great ideas to the team. Third, we selected William. William's been with the company 4 years, and he'll be here till the end. He is approaching retirement. William is a very good leader. He's sympathetic. He's non-confrontational. He handles projects very well. He's hands-on. He's engaging. He teaches well, and he's motivated by challenges. The main reason I selected William is for his tenure in the position, but also because he's an expert in his field, and we really need that. He's a perfectionist. Now, that's also his weakness. His perfectionism can lead to inefficiencies, and he prefers to work alone, but he also has no problem working in the team, which is good for us. He has the potential to bring the experience that's desperately needed to a young team. And because of his calming nature, any contentious issues or arguments that will stem from this, I think William will be able to diffuse and keep everyone on track. So that's good. Now, last and finally, we have Ian. Ian's been with the company 2 years. Ian was a difficult one. Ian is very tech savvy. He's a perfectionist. He's smart. He's creative. He's motivated by doing good work, and most importantly, he's timely. Uh, Being that he's timely, he can get abrasive. They said he could be arrogant or stubborn regarding his timeline. He wants it done quickly in his way. As you know, we only have 5 weeks to get this done, and so Ian is going to be the person who keeps us on track. But also, I chose him because he has the technical savvy skills that others lack, which we desperately needed. And I believe that being that it's a small team of good communicators, I think that Ian is going to feel uh, okay here, and there's not going to be any issues. So the difficulty in the team selection, I just stated that Ian was the most difficult to select because of his abrasiveness and being that we're putting him on a team. However, he was selected due to the reasons I stated in the previous slide: his creativity, his technical skills. Now, each team member had strengths and weaknesses that had to be taken into consideration. They weren't all strengths with no weaknesses. They all come with something. Um, and it's stated that one of the most important aspects of project management is team selection, because they're going to form interconnections, and those interconnections can lead to complexity. It can either be blown out of proportion, exaggerated, or even reduced to nothing, depending on who we select. And I believe we did a great job in selecting four people who are going to work very well together to accomplish the mission that we selected. The motivational strategy here, because each team member had a common theme. They were motivated by doing good work and feeling valuable. Vroom's expectancy theory fit in very well here, which, if you don't know, it's that individuals are motivated by the belief that their effort will result in a successful performance and quality reward. So what we're going to do here is allow them to collaborate with each other, which inevitably could lead to conflicts or disagreements. But what we're going to do is interject and make sure that they are all aware of that we are seeing their positive outcomes here. So we're going to give them positive affirmations throughout the whole process, so that way it relieves them of the stress of the disagreements that they could potentially be having. We expect a fully successful campaign because due to the combination of the team members we selected and their skills and experience, but also because we put a strict blueprint in place, which has specific goals, specific timeline that we're going to check in and make sure that we've meet every task at every deadline. And if we fail at any specific one of those, then it's going to put us behind. So this is going to be a way for us to keep track of where we're at and where we expect to be. So for our stakeholders, conscious capitalism, as you know, is basically the belief that the team's goals should go beyond profits, and it should include caring about the mission, which is to supply customers with the low fare flight tickets. So to ensure that was done, we made sure that we picked team members that had those characteristics, that wanted to do better for the community and the customers as well as the company. And I wouldn't say unintended, but the positive consequences for the stakeholders is that you'll see increased profits, because their primary motivation was to do good. The community sees that, they're going to stay loyal to us. They're going to make more purchases, buy more tickets, which is going to increase our profits. And as you see, stakeholder orientation is one of the four pillars of conscious capitalism. And it's the theory that a business's purpose is to create value for everybody. And you'll see that here. And here are the references. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm available. Thank you.